go live here.
Oh, just using a different link.
You're live. Okay.
Okay. And then did you email everyone to tell them where to find us? And I'll just take a look at the participants.
I'll try and fix it over here too.
To see if we can
communicate with people.
Katie Gillespie is talking. One person. Oh wait, that's us, right?
Maybe.
It said 0 before.
That's something, I guess. 2 people are here. Okay.
Oh. Hi.
You vamp while I set up some stuff. Now we're down to 1.
Uh-oh.
3. Okay. People are getting it.
Katie is here. Welcome. Katie, welcome to our home.
Good.
You can see we've got our Christmas tree in the background.
Keep vamping, Julie.
We're just going to leave that one up for a while. You know, let's really just enjoy this holiday season while we have it. Thanks so much for coming. Dave and I have got a great lineup for y'all. How's everyone feeling?
Look, we got Joe and Julie.
Let's get some chatter in the comments.
Nice.
How are folks feeling? What are some nice things about the day? This is the first day of 2021. Do we have any highlights already? I, for one, had a fantastic day. I got to take a nap, which is always nice. Who doesn't love a little extra sleep? I drank some Japanese green tea and had a quality chat with some friends on Zoom.
Nice, Julie.
So those are some of my highlights of the year so far. Had some leftover sushi from last night. Dave and I like to make sushi on New Year's Eve. And leftover sushi, who doesn't love that either? So Dave's he's really our technical guru.
Yeah.
Getting us figured out. We've got some predictions that were made last year. We've got some highlights that folks shared with us this year. And you can take part in making predictions for 2021. It's a great tradition. Get in there. Make some predictions. I'd love to hear what you think is coming. We're not going to share those predictions yet. You got to wait a year to hear those ones. So we've got a Google form. If you have trouble with the link, let us know in the comments and we'll get you hooked up. Not to worry. So Dave, do you have any personal favorite moments of 2020?
Yeah, Julie. I have a lot. Oh, hey, 5 people. Good. People are coming over. I'm sorry. I'm just, first try. We lost another person. We'll keep getting people coming over there.
How do people know that we're here? Send them links, but can other people find us?
Yeah.
If you're a random person who doesn't know us, let us know in the links. I'm curious. You can just stumble across a page like this. Let's see. For me, a couple of my highlights of the year. We had a really beautiful spring here in Colorado. It was very nice to watch and unfold. My mom's here. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Welcome. Welcome to our home. And Ralphie's here. Hi, Ralphie. Glad you made it.
Oh, good. That's fun. Okay. I think we're ready.
Okay.
It's only, I know that there's still it says that there's 6 people in the other thing. And
we are 12 minutes late.
Yeah,
and I know that there are some East Coasters looking at you, Robin, that have a bedtime. We can't keep Robin up too late. 2 nights in a row.
But I left a chat in the other one, and it looks like people are headed over there, so that's good. And we're just ramping it up, so you can feel free to get in on that chat. And it sounds like you guys can hear us. We were worried that you might not be able to hear us too well, but we're going to go for it. So without further ado, are you ready to start the show, Julie?
I'm ready. You're looking nice and gray today, Dave. I like it. You've got your holiday colors on.
Thanks, Julie. Well, I am a little bit curious, Julie. You dressed up pretty nice. Do you want to tell the viewers what you're wearing tonight?
Got my sparkles on. This was an outfit that I was supposed to be wearing this spring, bridesmaid's outfit.
Whoa.
Didn't get a chance. That wedding didn't, the wedding happened, but the big party with sequins did not happen. So thanks to you, Alicia, for inspiring a little glitz and glam. It is January after all, so I've got to wear a coat.
Well, you look great, Julie.
We've got to be reasonable here.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave? What are you wearing tonight? You're looking very nice.
Yeah, I call this my Giorgio shirt.
Ooh, is Dave in Giorgio Armani?
I am not in Giorgio Armani. This is a dog print shirt, and you can see there's a bunch of dogs. And yeah, get in there. These dogs, I call them Giorgio. So
this guy
is Giorgio. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Giorgio. Thanks for joining us.
I also do want to thank a few of our sponsors. Do you mind if I just get that out of the way real quick?
Let's definitely thank our sponsors.
The first sponsor I got for this show is Barks Root Beer. And
ooh, love a good Barks.
Good. Carbone's here. Nice to see Ian and Taylor.
Thank you.
Yeah, Barks. Do you guys remember the commercial from the 90s? What do you mean Barks has bite? Johnny? Anyways, I was going through my head this morning. I also booked Ruggables to sponsor the show.
Ooh, they're really lighting up my Instagram feed these days.
And the last sponsor is USPS. And we just want to take a second to thank them for making sure that all those packages get there right on time this year. It's been
USPS.
A tough year. And I know that we promised you all that we would get some big names. Diana Ross was supposed to get here tonight.
Yeah.
We did find out she's still alive, so that's good.
That's good. That bodes well for her showing up.
We did not look up Walter Cronkite, so we have no idea. I'm
wishing him well.
Wishing him well. But we did book none other than Josh Groban. And he is going to video over. We have a little bit of a feed coming into you. So,
Josh, are you there? Josh, are you there? Oh, I think that's him. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hold on. I'm getting some tough technical difficulties.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. There we go.
Here comes Josh Groban. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Josh.
Josh, thank you so much. Don't give up. What an inspiring message going into 2021. And thanks for being here to help us ring it in, Josh. He's a dear personal friend. So thanks for taking that time out of your busy schedule.
So up next, I've written 6 trivia questions for you all to answer in the chat. We have no prizes, but if
Ooh,
tough break.
Walter, rest in peace, my friend.
I will like to see who can get the first one answered. And yeah, I guess we're going to start with, technology, Julie.
Technology. It's a big year for technology. 2020 launched the entire world into his one giant Zoom meeting.
So I want to know according to iTunes, what is the most downloaded app of 2020?
Feel free to let us know your guesses in the chat. I'm going to say it's got to be Zoom, right? It's got to be Zoom.
You think?
FaceTime, but that's only an iPhone.
Oh, Carbone says Among Us. Katie
That's
says TikTok. I will say, Ian, that the number 1 game downloaded in 2020 is Among Us. And you are correct. Julie and Kitty, 2 minds think alike. It is Zoom, the most downloaded app. TikTok is the most downloaded. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Taylor. TikTok is the most downloaded social media app. It beat out Facebook and Instagram. Yep.
Twitter?
Yep.
What about Tumblr? Is that still around?
That is.
Don't know.
Yeah, but it beat them all out. So TikTok is your new social media app. You guys did great. I appreciate the
Kitty Williamson, always a pragmatist.
The feedback. So I am going to do a little bit of an explanation. We're going to try and keep this not too long, but I want to tell you guys where this history comes from. My godparents actually invented this game. And I think when they invented it, they probably had no idea that we would be doing this on YouTube live stream 20 years after they invented it. And they brought it to us like probably around 2014. So we've been doing this tradition in our house for about 6 years now. And every year what we do is we write our predictions in the bag. And I know Bob will in the chat. Bob, do you mind putting the forms link in the chat so people can click on the forms? I think most of you have filled it out. But if you haven't, it will be in the chat coming up here in a second. And you can fill it out today. You can fill it out right now. You can fill it out tomorrow. But I'm going to close the link officially on the 2nd at midnight. And yeah, it's just a way for us to think about the future and make predictions. And then next year, I don't know if Julie and I will be emceeing next year. Maybe one of you guys wants to MC, but
maybe you can have a prediction about that.
That could be your prediction. And yeah, so tonight we open up last year's predictions, and I actually have them. I opened them a few minutes ago, so that's pretty great. And I also started a new thing that you guys, a lot of people talked about their favorite parts of 2020, and we decided that that's where we want to start. So we're gonna read off some of people's favorite parts of 2020. We're gonna go back and forth. We're not gonna attach names because the Google form doesn't have names, and I kind of like that it's a little bit anonymous, and you guys will get to hear that. And
you can make your own guesses about who you think contributed what.
But before we go on, I am going to give another trivia question. So get your chats up and ready. I want to know what the best-selling book of 2020 was. And if you don't know, Julie's dad did not come out with a book in 2020, but he might come out with one in 2021, right?
Don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, did we have any answers yet?
No guesses yet. I'm going to say...
Gillespie with the response. Katie, it is A Promised Land. Is that what it's called? A land promise? Probably a promised land.
Promised Land,
yeah. Carbone with Trump. Good try.
Did Trump come out with a book?
He did not. Anyways, Julie, do you want to get us going on our favorite parts of 2020?
Sure. Okay. We're going to start nice and simple. Simplicity. One person's highlight. I like it. Short and sweet, and the comment itself is so simple.
Do you mind going a little bit longer? Mine was not up and running.
Oh, yours isn't loading. Can you read this from here?
Sure. Oh yeah, I can just read it from here. Love it. All right. We're going to go above, and it says, my favorite part of 2020 was learning how to make tamales.
There, I see that one.
Okay.
The peace and quiet of last March and April was bliss. I would have to agree. That was definitely a unique time in all of our lives, and I'm grateful for that time as well.
Awesome. But it should become a bestseller. Nice. Hi, Nat. Nice to see you. Hi, Kitty. Yes, Kitty. It did come out in 2020. All right.
Saigon Summer.
It's on the list.
Robert M. Patchlick. Check it out on newsstands available.
Love it. So here's another favorite part of 2020. I spent 3 weeks in the river of no return wilderness, floating 307 miles down the Salmon River. It was a blessed vacation from the craziness of 2020.
Very nice. I think I know who that highlight came from. Thanks for contributing. One of the more magical moments was arriving at the top of Mount Katahdin with no one else there. No man on the mountain above a sea of clouds. For 5 minutes, then people started showing up. But what a glorious 5 minutes. I like the connection between those last two. Solitude, wilderness. Definitely a time for that this past year.
Oh, this one's awesome. Simple, sweet, having honest conversations that were long overdue.
Starting like 12 new hobbies that never get out of the infancy stage, including boxing, learning Spanish, practicing moderation, becoming a pilot, juicing, and growing my own wheatgrass. Wow, those sound like ambitious and really.
Do you think someone really became a pilot? That's pretty cool.
I mean, the early stages. Maybe did some reading, did some research on how to become a pilot. Ooh.
All right.
Growing my own wheatgrass. I like that. I'm very intrigued. There we go.
Up next, we are going to read. Oh, I know who wrote this one. It has been a horrific year in many ways. I'm grateful for mutual aid, the way people give themselves for the greater good. And I'm grateful that many of us have our health while at the same time honoring those who are facing the many physical and psychological challenges of the living in this world. I also get a lot of hope from young people and seeing their courage grow up in this world. I know exactly which one of my brothers wrote that one.
Becoming an aunt and an uncle.
To Kevin Cammy's little Sienna.
Sienna, that's a sweet name.
It looks like Kev Owens and Cammy Owens had a baby.
Congratulations.
That's pretty cool.
Kevin Cammy.
Increasing my communication with my sister over the phone on a regular basis. Huh. I like that.
Even though we're divided,
Yeah.
we can still be connected. January and February before the droplets really hit the fan. Yes. The highlights before the storm.
And
if you can recall them.
We have two more. And the day that son Tom and Leah got married, that must have been one of the Pachuliks. Yes, that was a good one.
Someone who has a son.
A lot of people got married in 2020. Ian and Taylor, Tom and Leah, Bob and Kiki, and Alicia and Rob.
I think Bob and Kiki got married last. No.
February
this
year.
Yep. Last year, I guess we can say now.
All right. Will you read the last one for us, Julie?
Rachel's got a whole lot that she wants to share.
Well, it's the whole family from the Welch family. This one is a long paragraph.
Okay, from Rachel. Spending more quality time with my family, Trump getting voted out of office, cooking dinner in our brand new kitchen. Someone's been working on a remodel.
Nice.
Puppies, and more puppies. That's an easy highlight.
It's as Connor Welch likes to write, it is just like fluid thought. So then he says, no, whatever answer I gave is fine.
Emerson says starting second grade was a highlight. Good job, Emmy. Henrietta says, is October in 2020? Then my birthday. And also for me, Christmas. And
Selma says, while eating a raw sweet potato, I like sweet potatoes. It's so good.
Selma's
talking.
Getting some words out. Good for you, girl.
And Connor says, everything that transpired over the last 10 minutes of trying to answer this question. That's really cute.
Be here now. He's a real be here now kind of guy. Isn't he? Good for you, Connor.
Love it. All right. We got another trivia question. Fresh and hot. I was trying to figure this one out on a few different websites, so you might have a conflicting view, but I want to know, what was the most watched Netflix show of 2020? Blow up that chat. Let's see.
It's got to be Tiger King, right? What? That just took us all by storm.
Maybe.
Ooh, we've got some real quiet voices. What did you enjoy in Netflix this year?
I mostly watched a new show called The Watchmen. That was my favorite.
Ooh, that was a good show. Katie's with me.
Katie.
Tiger King.
Oh, and we have a winner. It is Taylor on the Ian Carbone account. Queen's Gambit is correct. It was not Tiger King. Wow. Tiger King lost by 1 million on one of the random.
Oh my gosh,
websites.
there was 1 million more people that's watched the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, but they also say that and this is just the US Netflix, but they say that you only have to watch 2 minutes of an episode to be counted as watched.
Interesting. So a lot of people just fell asleep and watched a whole lot.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
I want to do one more. This one is gotta be music. Is that all right if I do a music one, Jules?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect. Okay. So we are thinking about music in the year 2020. I want to know, first and foremost, what is the most downloaded song of 2020? And I know that I've heard this song. I didn't download it, though.
Is it from our favorite band out of Korea, perhaps?
It is not WAP. I don't know what WAP means.
Let's not go there. What are some other guesses? What do you think?
Wait, everyone's guessing WAP. What is WAP?
It is. I don't know if I want to talk about this on the live stream. My parents are here. Okay. I'm gonna guess. Is this Do you have a trivia question about our favorite Korean band?
Right.
Do you have a trivia question about our favorite Korean band?
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay.
Okay, then I'm not going to give it because it gives it away.
Yeah. Oh, Cardi B. Oh, I get it. No, it's not Cardi B. It is
Mandalorian theme song. Download a lot. I like that answer, Joe.
It is not
Really
a Lizzo
merging
song.
of
It
them.
is a song.
Ooh, I do love Lizzo.
It's written by a band that only plays on Saturday and Sunday. Is that a hint? Only play, not during Monday through Friday, only on the weekend. Anyways,
that's not helpful.
Yeah, The Weeknd. Do you know that band?
No.
Yeah. Well, the correct answer is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. That's a song that Nick Cantrick danced to.
Oh, yes. I can hear it in my head.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, we have 2 more trivia questions. Yeah, that's right, Katie. You got it. We have 2 more trivia questions, and we have the predictions from last year.
Okay, let's get to it.
I say, Julie, I'm going to have you read the personal predictions. And I left a few names there. You don't have it on your computer.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, am I okay? Better read that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
We got some technical difficulties here. Is there another trivia question that you wanted to share?
Yeah, you could read that one.
Ooh, the highest grossing movie. It was definitely not a year for movies. Well, I surely watched a lot of movies. But in terms of production, not a lot was made. And who goes to movie theaters in 2020 anyway? So isn't that how films gross?
I will say that the highest grossing movie for the first time ever was a non-Hollywood movie. But I will also accept the highest grossing Hollywood movie of 2020. So let me see what you come up with for that. And while I try and log in, man, we are just not having those technical, it's not going great.
Well, that's what 2020 is all about. Flexibility. Am I right, people? You got to shift, you got to change. And just because the calendars ticked one day more, that's not going to change. Ooh, Parasite. That was a great film. I think you're right now. I think that came out in 2019.
Yep. It wasn't Parasite.
That was a really great film. I don't even know what movies came out this year. Exactly. I think the only movie I knew came out this year, I heard about it on a podcast, and it was starring Robert De Niro as a grandfather that played pranks. Does this ring a bell?
Yeah.
To anyone? Something Star Wars, Antebellum. I don't know these movies. I'm clearly not very up to date. I did watch Tiger King though, so
it is a movie that came out in August, and it is a movie from China. So I hadn't heard about it before 30 minutes ago. But once I saw it, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
How about you?
We got it.
Get your guesses in, but Dave should tell us the answer.
The movie is called The 800, and I watched the trailer. It looks great. I would recommend it.
It's a very war movie, so be prepared. It is quite violent.
Okay, Julie, are you ready to read the personal predictions from last year? What people were predicting about other people in the room?
Okay, should we start at the top?
Yep.
And should we disclose who predicted it? Or should we
just the names? There's 3 names.
Taylor Hinton said Dan Cantrick will change jobs. Good one.
I don't think Dan changed jobs this year.
I don't think he did, but I remember there was some talk about it.
Yeah, I think probably because of the pandemic. The next one is from Anonymous, and it says, Helen will adopt a new dog.
Again, I think another great prediction didn't come to fruition.
Yep.
She is still walking her neighbor's dog, Scout, daily.
Every day.
So that is it's a form of adoption. Ooh, Ian, in the same vein, Helen will adopt an older mutt. Did not happen, but great prediction.
Another Anonymous is Dave and Julie will become pet guardians and will become close friends with someone who works at the Fort Collins Farmers Market. None of that happened.
That did not happen. I think that's a great prediction for a normal year.
Yeah,
I think the possibility of that happening, there was a 2020 timeline in which that surely could have happened, but the one we went down, that was not right. Bobby Maisler says Mira and Paul will start a book club. They are both left-handed and left politically, and the book club will be a ringing success. I have not heard about any book club, but Paul and Mira, hit us up in the chat. Let us know if that's true.
Oh, this is from me. The final one is from me, and it says Mira will have very short hair. I don't know if that's true. The shortest ever. And it says Bob will move out of Santa Cruz after 10 years as Kiki starts a new gig.
All right. 2 out of 3. Not bad. David.
That's
not
pretty
bad.
good.
And we haven't seen Mira, so maybe she did get a haircut.
Yeah. Let's go from the bottom up on this one.
Okay.
All right. We're going to move into the global predictions. This
is what you're all waiting for.
Are spicy, to say the least.
Okay. Taylor Hinton again. The first drone will deliver a baby.
Did that happen?
I don't know. I guess what does deliver mean? Is that like stork style? Drop it on the step, or like in there in the delivery room?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't know if it came true.
We'll get our fact checker, Nat or Bob. Those guys are good fact checkers. See if,
they sure are.
See if that actually happened. All right. It says, this is from Anonymous, and it says, Mitch McConnell will have his seat handed to him in 2020. And he still has his seat. But I feel like he's gotten it handed to him a few times.
I don't think it's been an easy year for him.
Oh, maybe I'll read this one because it's from you.
Oh, sure. What did I say?
You said the 2020 elections will result in the largest voter turnout to date. The dumpster will simultaneously be voted out and impeached.
It wasn't simultaneously, but both of those things happened in 2020.
Nice.
Or no, did he get impeached this year?
No.
Who knows? Man, time is such a construct I'm really struggling with. What was this year?
Was he put on impeachment? Well, he didn't get impeached officially, but...
No, he did get impeached.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just wasn't removed from office.
Oh, yeah.
Those aren't one and the same thing.
Nice.
Ian says violent protests will break out in North Korea. The U.S. will undermine the revolution by increasing their military presence in the Korean Peninsula.
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The U.S. role in Korea at the moment. Couldn't tell you. Maybe we should have done some more research before we started this live stream, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's why we have the people, you know. That's why we have Bob Maisler out there. All right. Up next is from Kiki. And she says, something's going to happen. I don't know what, but it will be magnificent. Maybe something around universities collapsing due to high tuition, high rent, or maybe something with low wages. I feel like...
something did happen.
Yeah.
Indeed. I don't think universities are collapsing, but there is definitely some tumult happening around the university system, indeed.
Which, yeah. Anyways, I'll let you go for the next one.
Ooh, Bob M. getting a little juicy. Bob M. says, I regret if this is too real, but I believe we will be in a rough political situation if 45 loses, but continues to try to maintain power. Wow, Bob. Dang. Nicely done.
Last January.
Nicely done. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Yeah. And it seems like, yeah, we might be out of that, but you never know. We still got
a couple more days.
Yeah.
We got a couple more
19 more days. All right. Up next is Helen, and she says, our new president will be Joe Biden.
Helen, you did it. You did it. Wow. We're getting some really, really amazing predictions.
Prophetic.
Wow. Fascinating.
Oh, man. I have to read my own.
Okay. Here, this next up one is, this one up next is from Dan. And Dan says, Donald Trump will increase the number of troops deployed to Iraq, sparking a global crisis that will influence the outcome of the U.S. 2020 presidential election.
Yeah. It was a good guess, Danny, and not too far off. And
there was definitely a global crisis, I would say. Yeah,
Yeah.
that influenced the 2020
That's for
election.
sure,
So
yeah.
that part, right on
Yeah.
track.
The last one is from me.
From Dave.
And I said, it's going to be a bad year for wildfires.
True.
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 But
We were going to say true on that.
I also said, but that's overshadowed by the new European plague.
Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you believe it? Dave Maisler predicted a global pandemic. He was a little off in his geography about where it got going, but holy moly. And also, it was a massive year for wildfires, the biggest on record. Which, based on global warming, I think that's probably like a pretty safe bet. But man, these predictions this year are absolutely incredible. Helen, getting Joe Biden in there.
Oh, man, that was a good one.
Holy moly.
All right, y'all, we're nearing the end of the show. We got Groban, we got predictions, we got favorite parts, we got all the good stuff, but we have a few more trivia questions. So this next one is a sports question, and I want to know, you can name any of the 3 players in the history of the NBA that won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. This happened this year for the first time.
Oh, for the first time.
Or sorry, for the third time. It happened this year with 1 player, and it also happened with 2 other players. Feel free to throw some guesses out there.
Any of them?
Yep. And one of the players you may have remembered because we were all watching something with him recently.
Is it
You have any guesses, Julie?
Michael Jordan and the amazing Michael Jordan Netflix documentary that we all saw? At least I hope we all watched it. It was very good.
That is one, Katie, and
the Greek god.
The Greek god. The Greek god is Giannis. And yes, so Taylor, Ian, and Katie, you guys are all right with Giannis. He won it this year in 2020. And Michael Jordan, of course. LeBron James has never done it. There is a famous player. He was a center for the Houston Rockets in the 90s. And he's a big man and a good man.
Do we have a chicken named after him? Is that a hint?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The final person, I'll just say it, is Hakeem Olajuwon for the Houston Rockets. There you go. Hakeem! Just in the nick of time.
I was thinking Larry Bird.
Oh, yeah, that's
We
good.
have a chicken named Larry, and let me tell you, when you name a chicken Larry, that chicken really becomes a layer.
That's true. Oh, Larry Bird, I get it. So
He's
that
in the 90s, right? Larry Bird?
That's all the questions. Most downloaded song, most downloaded app, highest grossing movie, best selling book, most watched Netflix, and the sports question. We've done everything we came here to do except for one final task.
Listen to BTS Dynamite.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was a personal favorite of the year. Listen to that song.
That was the highest grossing album of the year. Was
the album that had Dynamite on it.
Yeah, it was
Great.
BTS. So, Julie, do you want to bring up a toast for us? And then we'll say goodbye to you all.
Yes. We are going to go to
OprahMagazine.com.
Whenever you need a little inspiration or hope, Oprah's got your back. And let's see.
I'm going to pop it off if that's all right.
Please do, David. Woo! Good one. Oprah said, focusing on one thing that you're grateful for increases the energy of gratitude and raises the joy inside yourself. Oprah's all about an attitude of gratitude, and I am right there with her. Although we don't have fancy champagne flutes, we do have genuine glass.
Cheers. Thank you guys for being here. We love you guys, and I hope that this was somewhat entertaining at the very least. And we will do this again next year. I'm going to put the form. I don't know if Bob ever got that form out there, but I'll send it just out on your emails one final time so you can do predictions for 2021. And I guess we'll just leave you there.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Grateful for you all. Prosecco. Bye. Thank you.
Sure.